Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Well, this defense for the Raiders, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
7 yards there and a first down.
And the Browns, first down. 1st and 10 at their 46-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up second down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are on the board first here in Vegas. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Raiders nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks. We often give credit to the O-line there. Two tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
He's going to go for a big play downfield.
And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
The Raiders at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Down right around the 25. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
At the 25-yard line.
On the ground, this is Quinshawn Judkins. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now Hurts changing up the play.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And his kick here is good.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10.
That's complete. It's Ashton Genty. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20.
And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 76 yards.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal line. So a big play there that's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. his first NFL reception goes for 6.
And the Raiders have got it back to within a score.
Extra point by Carson, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Raiders 7. Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Here's 3rd and a few inches. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
It's now 3rd and less than a yard.
63.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll try to pick it up himself.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
First down. A gain of 5. First down.
The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Hurts.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing is Hurts. He'll get this complete to the rookie 1st-round pick. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown as his guys are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Raiders 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The returner, Trey Tucker, going to bring this one out. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Howard. To the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Eyes up. Have the 60.
Back to throw. Howard.
Downfield and caught by Thornton. He's to the 15.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Dante Thornton.
75 yards.
And the Raiders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
Makes the score Browns 17, Raiders 14. Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
The Browns take over 1st and 10. The Browns take over 1st and 10. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now. The field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
Again, 11 on the play. And the Browns 1st down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Hurts. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for 1st downs instead of airing it out.
On 1st down, here's Jenkins.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit.
King, Phil King, 73, crown left, Yeti. Hey, easy, 63.
On 2nd and 11 now. Hurts.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw.
And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 31-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
And now they'll shift things around. A give up the middle, Judkins.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Once again, Judkins.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
Go Silver, ready? Hey, 73, 73.
They'll look to throw here. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
An inside run with Judkins.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. On 2nd and 11 now. Hurts. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Back to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Judkins going to run it out of the gun.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And his kick is indeed good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it. There he goes, left side. Down the left sideline.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Dante Thornton
with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Raiders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will put them on top here in the third. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line.
Here's 3rd and 7.
He'll drop to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. He's to the 15.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Emeka Egbuka.
His first touchdown of the new season.
And the Browns have retaken a third-quarter lead.
Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now Hurts going to move him around.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Raiders pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
They'll get this out to Genty.
Gets around him. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
That's another Raiders first down.
Looking to throw. Howard. There goes a deep ball. End zone.
And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Back to throw again.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Howard now throwing on 4th down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. We don't see too many conversions on 4th and 10, but we just did there. A gain of 14 and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's a toss to Genty, headed right.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the Browns' 25-yard line.
Back to throw. Howard. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
But plain and simple, that's the second time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's going to have to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on third. Looking to throw. Howard. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton, 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Raiders have taken the lead here this third quarter.
Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, and that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage, at least give your team a fighting chance.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
63.
He'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Here's Howard throwing to start the drive. He's going to launch this thing right downfield. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton, 43 yards. And the Raiders get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Browns 26. Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
That's good for a Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Yeah, the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
That's another Browns first down. 1st and goal, Cleveland.
They'll set up a throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Now Hurts looking to change the play.
73. 73. Good. Cut. 180. No.
2nd down and goal. Hurts. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself.
And he's going to go down. This will count as a sack, a very short sack. Taken down at the 2.
A loss of a yard. It's 3rd down and goal.
Hey, Silver.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
He'll try to pick it up himself.
And pressure gets to him again. And the defense rises to the challenge. They get him down for a loss of 2, and it brings up 4th and goal.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on 3rd down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. They'll set up to throw. And it'll be intercepted.
And the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Throwing to start the drive. Howard.
All right, rifles one. That's going to be intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to a field goal.
36, Browns 33.
Boy, it's only a 1-score game. 3rd quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. And he'll get it down here to the 43. To throw is Howard. Throwing after the interception.
That's complete. Genty out of the backfield.
Complete to number 2, Ashton Genty. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Howard. He'll find Genty out of the backfield. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A run out of the gun with Genty. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 32-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Howard. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Jair Elam makes a pick, and the Browns are right back in this football game.
A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Here's Hurts to throw.
There's a short one caught by Fannin, and he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Now Hurts changing up the play.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2.
This one swung out here to Jones.
They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone.
Here we go, Shaq. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
On 1st down, it's Genty. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock with the 2-minute warning.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Touchdown!
Dante Thornton
With career touchdown number 70.
and the Raiders get an important score there to extend their lead here this 4th quarter.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Browns 33. Daniel Carlson the kickoff for the Raiders.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Go Silver, ready? Tiger Hornet.
Throwing is Hurts. To the right side, catch made by Abuka. Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. Hurts sets up to throw it.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Hurts.
The man, and he hits him in stride.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he doesn't get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
This is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Hey, Silver.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
He'll find Jones again, complete.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, the black hole and everyone in Vegas on their feet. Here's 3rd down now. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit.
They'll look to throw again.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself.
And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4. Still 3 yards short. 4th down.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Go Silver, ready? 73. 73. Count up Yeti. Yeti. 63. 63. 63.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
Cleveland.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. They've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. That one looks like he'll throw here.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Now Howard from the gun on third down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Howard throwing on fourth down. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Obviously, Charles, such an important, well-executed touchdown, and that caps off what has been a strong second half. Remember, they trailed at halftime.
And how about the response? That's the type of thing that every team talks about before a season begins. Don't worry about the scoreboard at the half. Let's play strong in the second and come out and take the fight to our opponent. They did exactly that, and now they have the lead to show for it.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Here's first and 10.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
Hey, 73.
They'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Out of the end zone.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Man.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little, too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
So this likely just to get the final score a bit closer given the time remaining, but they'll have a go for two here.
For the two-point conversion.
63. Hey, out. Hey. Crowd left Yeti. Hey. Crowd left Yeti.
Hurts will throw.
And they're going to get the two. It's caught. And the lead is cut to two here in the fourth. And the formula there on the two-point, trying to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one.